going to hang up because I see you now.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So that's what that's. I'll do that. I'll follow that same procedure in an hour or so.
I lost your first part. I was like setting the microphone and headphones and so on and so forth. Okay. What did you say?
Sure. Yeah. No, I was just saying that now I know what to do when we start the actual hangout.
Yeah. So you don't know how to set up the PHRNI file.
Well, I haven't successfully set it up, but to be honest, I haven't played around with it that much since last week.
Okay. I did at home, so I don't even know what I did. It's been like years ago, so I don't know.
But it's not to me. I haven't found it as a necessity as much. Because I have it set up with the absolute link, and so I have everything working.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you want to include Elvin now? I mean, at least while we still have like more than an hour, we can like help him to set it up.
Sure.
At least we can give him some suggestions.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll invite him, and if you want to let him know that I'm inviting him.
Sure.
Okay. So
my mail has also been sent.
Okay. So how do you feel about the hangout today?
I don't know, nervous.
All right. Okay, that's good. Good feeling. Do you? I guess the first question I was going to ask is, do you have do you prefer to like to sort of you do a lecture style, or do you are you anticipating it to be for people to ask questions in between, like during the hangout, or do you want people to wait till the end? What do you?
Well, I preferred a like more interactive way of like doing things. Actually, I mean, people can actually like while watching, people can actually run some script or write up some script and then try it out, and then like they might run into problems right there, right then I can like address to those questions. I would rather like to have more interactions. I mean, people can like cut in anytime they want. Well, unless I'm like showing code, because I mean that will flip the video. If I'm right in the middle of showing something, and when people speak, they will like cut in and like the video will flip. But otherwise, I don't mind. Actually, I would encourage everybody like to ask questions, to voice their concerns, whatever.
Okay. Okay.
I prefer the interactive way. I don't want to lecture.
Oh, yeah, that's great. So unless you're like specifically sharing your code or explaining,
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because whenever anybody else talks, it shows their screen instead of yours.
Exactly.
Okay. Gotcha. That's good. So since you prefer an interactive style, once we get the hangout going, are you comfortable taking over sort of the discussion and
Sure.
standing back?
But you can also like lead if you want to. I mean, you know a lot about web services. I mean, especially this for beginners. At least I mean this one. So I mean you can lead the discussion and like try to like lead people into like seeing what you want them to see and things like that. Why not?
Okay.
Well, I'll do the same. I'll do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, I think, but given that you have the agenda kind of planned,
Yep.
I'll let you lead. The only idea I had was at the very beginning. It might be nice if everyone introduced themselves.
Actually, that's what I planned. I mean, actually, I will ask each one individual. Okay, ask them questions about like what they know. Well, in PHP, also in web services. I mean, I need to like know how much the general audience like know about web services before I can like even start. If everybody knows a lot, then I can like jump right in the middle. But if they are real beginners, then I need to at least okay address the basic things like looking at the whistle, things like that. So I need to like ask around, okay? At least I mean I'll pass through everyone and then ask some questions, what they know, what they don't know before I start.
That sounds good. I like that. Now, in terms of that, um, I'm going to open. Can you do you see the apps on the left? There's the third one. It's a yellow app. It's called the Showcase app. Um,
There's no menu. Why?
if,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Showcase. Yes.
if you click on that, I've
Yep.
enabled that app. That will allow you to share. Let's say, for example, someone has it set up the basic setup. You could put paste the link to your documentation or or the video,
Hmm.
and that will get bundled with the recording.
Oh, okay.
Also, it's a better way to share links than the group chat because also it will share the link with anybody viewing the live broadcast.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
But how do I insert things into this showcase?
First, you have to click on it, and it will open a panel on the right.
Right.
And then at the top, there's a showcase. There's like a text box that says "Add an item from a website." So
Uh, for me, nothing is interactive. I mean, nothing is like clickable or whatever. There's nothing happening.
let me share with you what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Oh,
Infinite loop again.
that's the problem again. Well, that's fine. Um,
Okay.
let me. That's okay.
Well, you have a text box. I don't.
You don't have that. So yeah. So here I click on it. When I click on it, so you don't have. Maybe you have to make your window bigger, like what happened to Eric Gorka. Oh, maybe I'm the only one that's allowed to do it because well, only the host is allowed to do it. So
Maybe.
do you see the do you see? Let me put in a link. And you tell me if you see it. That's what I did. Why don't I stop sharing and then I'll let you share your screen so I can see what you see.
Okay. Google Hangout.
And while you do that, I'm gonna fix my camera. Okay, I'm seeing your screen. Yeah. Okay, okay.
Hey,
Hey, Evan.
hey,
Hey, Alvin,
hey, Eric.
how's it going?
All right.
Wig and I were just doing some testing, one, two, three before the hangout. And he tells me that you're trying to set up the his library.
Yeah, I'm having
Cool.
troubles in my XAMPP implementation. on my Mac.
Okay. Okay. I was just telling Wing that I wasn't able to set up the PHP INI part of
Yeah.
his instructions. I didn't find. I just used the absolute link just to get it working, and then I figured I'd go back and try that at a later date. But it's not absolutely necessary.
Right, right. So yeah, I know I could probably get it working with the absolute link in there. I was just trying to figure out what the way to get that INI one was.
Hey,
Yeah.
Alvin, what if you just like put the library right inside the PHP folder, not inside includes?
Right, right. Just inside the PHP folder.
Yeah. Did you try that?
I have it about 5 different places now.
I see.
I got about 15 copies of your library, buddy.
I don't know because I did it years ago. So at home, so I can't really like recall what I did, how I did it.
Yeah, let's see. So if I try this, let's try this one now. Nope, it's still not there.
Alvin, can you share your desktop to maybe?
Yeah, I suppose I can. Let's see if I can get there.
Maybe Wing and I can follow along.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least we can like point here, point there. Can you try this? Can you try
Right.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. No problem.
I actually started with I installed XAMPP, but then I switched over to MAMP.
Yes, I can understand that.
I mean, XAMPP seemed pretty cool. I like the fact that you can only run the Apache server versus the MySQL server.
Right. That's nice because I don't want to run the MySQL.
Right. We don't need
It's
that.
an extra overhead that I don't need to be doing.
Exactly. So I like that. The one thing I didn't like is that I couldn't figure out an easy way to change my htdocs folder in XAMPP
Yes.
because I just got a Mac a lot for work.
Yeah.
So I wanted to set up.
I set it up on my. I can use my web services stuff on my local Mac. You know, like the normal web server documents, all that garbage.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I've got my own, but that's my own web services. See, this is over here in this documents area here, and then I've set up, we have this Cascade importer. This is where we have all our PHP set up. So I've set it up to work under library web server documents, and then I set up a library there.
Okay. So,
But I was trying to see if I could get this to work with the with Wings in the way that he was doing it for the training.
gotcha.
But I kept running into this.
For a second there, I thought that was a screenshot of me.
No, that was the Captain Picard facepalm. I can't get it to go where it wants or behave where it wants to go here. Let's see. So if I close this, let me go open the XAMPP business again, and then go to is it here? Go to applications folder. Yeah. That's the one nice thing. It does have that thing. I like that you can go straight to this applications folder, so you know where in the world you are.
Right.
Hey,
Okay, so
Hey,
htdocs,
Alvin, I
PHP,
noticed
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You are actually wait 1 second. You are actually reading PHP all right, but you need to change the authentication file.
Yes.
I'm looking at your screen. Require ones.
Right.
You
Auth user
Can you
instead of
do it?
auth.
Yeah. Do you have another authentication file, like pointing to your own username, password, blah? Yeah.
Let's try that one.
So Text Wrangler is your text editor of choice, huh?
It was. Now my new one is Atom, the GitHub one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've been for my C class, I can now do this and do a terminal in screen here, where I can go.
That's pretty cool.
and make, and then this will run my little program here, and then I can exit out of that, and then I'm right back into my editing here.
That I can see that coming in handy.
So this is really handy. And the other part that's cool is it allows you to do this, which is to do that, and then you've got a Shift Command / allows you to, or sorry, let's see which one it is. Yes, there's a command that allows you to do a comment in block. So you can take this and you can go, where is it? Block comment. There it is.
Oh wow!
See, and so you can toggle your block. What is it? Shift. Oh, I know why. It's because it's I'm doing it on my Mac here, and it's I'm usually not. Shift Control / Yes, that's it. I can do this now, so I can Shift Control / yeah.
Ah, okay. The whole thing is commented out.
Right, and then you can also do this, which is just to go Command / and that allows you to comment single line, inline comment stuff. Really helpful. And then the other thing that you can do is you can hold down Alt, and you can get what's called column selection. So I'm just selecting this column here.
Okay.
This is great for pulling stuff out of a table. If you've got HTML to pull out of a table, and it's you're trying to get past that one column of stuff. The other thing it allows you to do is do this, and then do a Command B, and it'll allow you to Command B and select all of the instances of this, and then you'll change. You just start typing, and it'll change all the instances of a variable.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. So this is a great little editor. I just discovered it doing my CS class. So it is my new editor, but I'm not comfortable enough using it with certain things, and I haven't reset the defaults to everything from Text Wrangler, so so PHP files are still defaulted to Text Wrangler instead of that.
Right, right.
So yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Text Wrangler is sometimes my text editor of choice, but I think I'm about to switch over to text editor of choice.
What is it that what's the name of the editor in Cascade?
Which one?
In Cascade, when you're in the in context editing, like a format.
Oh, the Tiny MCE, you mean, or Ace Editor? Ace Editor is that one.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's by the people that do GitHub. So the people that wrote GitHub have put this editor out. It's called Atom.
I see.
It has all sorts of these packages, and I like how the package manager. So you can actually preview HTML inside of the editor too.
Oh wow.
So if I pull in some HTML code, like let's go grab a page real quick. Let's grab this error page. If I grab this and then show this stuff, it'll allow you to preview this inside of. You just do your preview HTML. It'll show you actually what the HTML preview of this would look like.
Interesting. That's nice.
But this is incorrect HTML, so that's the problem. I think it's not liking.
Oh, okay, right.
I got to have a whole body tag, come on.
Right.
And then it might actually give me a preview here.
You might need the head as well.
No, I don't need the head. I think it just needs those because it needs to know that it's an HTML file. There. So, let's see. Hold on. Here we go. Let's go preview. Go now.
No.
Oh, come on. It's not happy with me. Oh no, I have to declare it. I didn't save the file. You have to give it a type. So. Yeah, so you have to give it a type so it knows what type of file it is. So now if I save it, it will target it into the right area. Let's see.
Okay.
All right. There you go, see?
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
So you can have side-by-side like the old home site, if you remember that editor in Macromedia.
I do.
Yeah, I was a big fan of that, and so this is a very similar process to that. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff like that. You can also do other stuff. It allows you to do Markdown preview and some other stuff too.
Wow. I'm gonna have to play around with that.
But beyond my cool editor, I can't get Wing's thing to work with the PHP ini. So I either have this includes here that I have to get rid of somehow, or I'll just have to reference it, do a hard reference over to it. And I'm not opposed to doing a hard reference, because if I do this, let's do that. I think I've copied it to there too. So if I do that, this should allow it to run. No, it's not doing it either. I think that require once is not allowing the it to do relative to the HTTP path, right? Would that be the case?
Yeah, try the full path. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. So I will have to, in here, go to, where in the world is this guy? All right. No, I want to.
You can select it at the bottom of that window.
Yeah. Let's
Select
see
the
where.
panels.
Oh, really? Where is that? Down here?
Yeah.
And just copy.
If you just copy that, it converts the arrows into slashes.
Okay.
I discovered that. Yeah.
Right on. That's what I want to do then.
You might have to like select the whole thing, the whole path.
Oh, the whole thing here?
Yeah, like a direct. Like, oh, maybe not. The other way I figured out to do that is to create an alias, and then in the alias info.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work, man.
That is, yeah. Oh, that's probably.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's see. So yes, okay, that's the path I want.
There you go. Alvin, did you see the hangout that we had last Monday?
No.
We recorded it. We recorded most of it, and in it, there's about 3 or 4 of us, and a lot of people had variations on Wing's basic setup.
Okay. Oh, I got a student showing up, so I'm gonna have to get going.
Okay.
But I will try and get a thing working here before
Okay.
this class.
Sounds good. If you're.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Bye. All right. So back to you, Wing.
Yeah, I can see 2 messages on my right side, but still I cannot send anything. I can receive.
Sure, not a problem.
Like 4 days after this too.
No, that's okay. Come on in.
Okay. I hung up for Alvin. I think he forgot to hang up. Yeah, so it could be the case that. So if you send me some links that you want me to share,
Oh, sure.
I can add them at the appropriate time.
Sure.
But it looked like you got the screen share app to work.
Yep.
Okay. How about okay, I'm going to share my screen again infinitely. How about the Q&A app on the right?
Q&A.
It's right below Showcase.
I can send questions, or can I? Questions, answer questions. Sure.
Oh, you know what? I don't think you can send them inside.
I don't think so.
You can only view, it looks like.
Yeah.
But this is good if you have like even rhetorical questions that you want to answer, as part of your presentation. You can enter them in the Google Plus page. And then you can it's kind of like it can be like a agenda, in a way. Or if you just say, okay, Now, how do you read an asset? You could just have a list of short questions like that to help prompt you if you want.
But how can I enter a question though?
You have to
say something, right? Okay. I think so. I think I can do that. Yeah.
see it. Okay. Yeah. And then you should also be able to view them, but and then I can indicate for the Hangout, for the recording when you're for the broadcast that you're answering that question.
Right. Hey, Eric, I noticed your your video and sound can be choppy every now and then. I'm not sure whether it is because a moment ago, Elvin's video and sound was like perfect, but yours is like a bit choppy.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm on Ethernet, so I'm not on wireless, but I can lower my bandwidth usage. So I'll do that. I'll set it to medium because there's really no need. If you're going to be doing most of the talking and stuff.
Okay. And now I noticed something other than what I said. I noticed, your video and your sound, they don't match. So.
Oh, really? Interesting. Well, I'll check my settings, make sure. Okay. One thing also to keep in mind is, let me know if you notice that and it's really bad. Sometimes when we're doing a Hangout, I may not see the video or hear what somebody's saying, which really sucks. But then later, when I watch it on YouTube, it's all, they fix it somehow. So
okay,
let's keep that in mind, especially if you don't hear somebody else. Try not to let it distract you too much.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can always ask them like, okay, if I cannot really hear you or something is missing, well, write in plusgoogle.com, and so I can